Hey gang, it's JC and this is your Daily Dose for Thursday, September 23rd, 2010, a cooperative venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. We are here at the pool for the very last time this year. The guys are coming tomorrow to close up the pool, and that's going to be it for this season. I'm trying to come up with some ideas about where we're going to do the Daily Dose from. And I got a couple of things that may spring on you here. Anyhow, this is a cooperative venture with Mind Active. You can get us on your mobile phone anytime. Archives top of the page, eye candy archives at the bottom, Dave's weather forecast in the corner, iTunes available for you too. And let's move on with our 15-month paid vacation. Well, you know what they say, if the bed bugs can make it there, they can make it anywhere. The Nike store in Manhattan, in New York, in the fashionable Soho district. And they got bed bugs, folks. They had to close down the Nike store for four days. Now the question is, if you lived in New York and you needed some Nike stuff, would you go back into that store at this point? I guess we'll find out. Looks like the tabloids may have caught Ashton Kutcher cheating on me. This guy is a no-talent ass clown. He's a rotten actor. He was an underwear print ad model when he was, I don't know, 19, 20 years old. Somebody said, let's bring you to Hollywood, make you into an actor. It didn't work, okay? I don't know what Demi Moore is thinking. I got a pretty good idea what she's thinking today, but up until now, I've had no idea what she's thinking. Also, they may have David Beckham involved in a three-way, cheating on Victoria, whatever the hell her name is. This is not the first time for him that there have been rumors going around. And it has occurred to me that I don't really care about the last two stories I did. I'm not even sure why I did them. Well, finally, to everybody's shock and surprise, the American Idol judges were announced yesterday. God almighty. All right, so now the question becomes, which is bigger, J-Lo's ass or Steven Tyler's mouth? Discuss. We're going to be doing some changes. You know, we're big fans of American Idol here in the palatial Corcoran mansion, but we don't put up with the BS. You know, we DVR it, we come home and a half an hour later something and zip through all the nonsense. And those results shows, please. So anyhow, they said they're not going to do any more themes. You know, like you tune in on Tuesday night, like, all right, tonight everybody's going to sing country. And you got, like, Adam Lambert up there trying to do a country song. Or worse than that, you had that chick, I think it was 2 or 3 seasons ago, who did a country version of 8 Days a Week. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. And I was like, God's sake. So anyhow, they're doing all that stuff. That's a good idea. All right, we got random bits and pieces for you here today. And we're going to start with a little 14-year-old Rebecca Javelot of a little town in England, about to turn 15, schedules her birthday party for October 7th, posts it on Facebook. Okay, pretty good so far. However, she forgot to uncheck the box that says anyone can view an RSVP. 21,000 people are planning to come to her party on October 7th for her 15th birthday. When Mom found out, Mom canceled the party, took away Rebecca's internet privileges, and called the police. Don't go to the party. I think Mom's pissed off to do just about anything. There's plenty of common belief that women don't dress up to impress men. They do it to impress other women. And this is just another piece of that evidence to show why that is the pure, undisputed truth. A new study coming out of Newcastle, England says that men don't notice or even care whether women are wearing high heels. You know, it's supposed to make their legs look longer and make them look a little more elongated, make their butts look bigger. And it doesn't work, at least not on men. They don't even notice and they don't care. Forbes magazine and Forbes.com just released their annual list of the 400 richest Americans. Overall, the total wealth of those 400 richest Americans went up by 8% in 2009. That's during a recession, up to $1.37 trillion. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Mark Zuckerberg, the 26-year-old guy who founded Facebook, his wealth went up 245%, $6.9 billion. 35th richest person in the country. Of the 400 people on the list, only 42 are female. Here's a few names you might recognize. For example, George Lucas, number 97, he's got $3.25 billion. Steven Spielberg drops to 110th with $3 billion. Oprah, 130th, she's got 2.7. Donald Trump, you know, who everybody thinks is like, you know, one of the richest guys in the world, he's behind Oprah at 153. She's 130. This year, Forbes also did a new review where they spotlighted some people who have the potential to crack the billionaire plateau at some point in their lives. Jerry Seinfeld, who we're going to talk about in a minute here, he's at $800 million, all that residual money from the Seinfeld TV show. Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods, both at $500 million. Hard to tell where Tiger would be if he, you know, Jay-Z, $450 million. All right, here's a quote for you. The hardest thing I do every day is not take cocaine. The words of West Wing creator Aaron Sorkin, who's been into everything, including coke, crack, magic mushrooms. He went into rehab in 1995, but he relapsed. In 2001, he was busted at the Burbank airport with crack, pot, and mushrooms. He's staying straight these days. He wrote the screenplay for that new Facebook movie, The Social Network. My fingers aren't doing the job here today. All right. Here are 14 cars that mechanics hate. Well, there's 14 on the list. I'm just going to hit the highlights. You know, they're basically all Toyotas and a couple of Hondas. Cars.com and the sedans, the Toyota Camry. You know, the mechanics don't make any money off fixing these cars. First of all, they rarely break, and when they do, it's like minor stuff. The hybrids, the Toyota Prius is the one the mechanics hate. Minivans, the Toyota Sienna, all-wheel drive and SUVs, the Honda CR-V, and the Honda Element. Oh, there's that phone. It always seems to ring right in the middle of me doing the Daily Dose. I ignore it. Don't call me during this time. I want to tell you about the new Wildwood Cinema 10 opening on October 1st. This is at the Wildwood Town Center on Main Street. 10 digital auditoriums, stadium seating, one auditorium called the B&B Grand Screen that has a 56-foot wall-to-wall screen. Now, they also have 2 auditoriums that have their own exclusive entrance and are available for people 21 and over. You get large reclining leather chairs with a granite tabletop between every 2 seats, a full-service bar, flatbread pizzas, sandwiches, and cheese platters. Again, this is opening up on October 1st, the Wildwood 10 Cinema, Wildwood Town Center on Main Street. We might have to check that out. All right, it's the first couple of days of the fall TV season, and we've been watching as many of the shows as possible to let you know if they're any good and also how they're doing in the ratings. NCIS just rolls on, 18.9 million viewers the other night, most watched show of the night. The second season premiere of Glee did well too. That was almost 13 million people. Last year, the season premiere of Glee only did 9.6, so that show's doing all right. Dancing with the Stars, 18.3 million viewers, highest rated season premiere of a results episode. I hate those results shows. I don't care what show we're talking about. Fox's Running Wild was the big disappointment. This is the one from the people from Arrested Development and Will Arnett, Amy Poehler's husband, who is only one of the funniest people in show business right now, and David Cross, who's also nuts. Remember Mr. Show on HBO? My God, I've never seen anything like those shows. So anyhow, show only did 5.9 million viewers, and that's not going to be good enough. So that show's going to have to pick it up, or it's going to be bye-bye for that one. You got Shit My Dad Says, season premiere tonight featuring The Shat, not to be confused with The Hoff. 30 Rock, 5th season premiere. Matt Damon guest stars as Tina Fey's boyfriend in that whole thing. They're going to do that show live in a couple of weeks, and I find that just unfathomable. I don't know how they're going to do 30 Rock live, but she says they're going to do it. That's in a couple of weeks. 7th season premiere of The Office tonight, and also the one that I sort of had my eye on. It's called Outsourced. It's on at 8:30 right after 30 Rock on NBC. It's a sitcom about a small company whose call center has been outsourced to India, and they send a guy over there to try to sort of run things. You got all those cultural clashes and everything, and I've seen the clips of this thing, and it looks fabulous. I hope I'm not disappointed, but as is so often the case, I am. Or worse than that, you turn it on and you're like, oh God, I love this show, it's so funny, and nobody else watches it, and now, you know, it's like that Andy Richter controls the universe. I thought that was one of the most amazing television shows I had seen in 10 years. Nobody else watched it, it's gone. I have I have the DVDs upstairs. At least I got that. All right, Dave better watch it tonight. I'm talking about Letterman because, you know, he doesn't need temptations like this. We know Dave has had a little issue or two in the past. He's got Sofia Vergara, who is only like one of the most sexy people on the planet right now from Modern Family, and also Shakira. Shakira and Sofia Vergara on the same show. Dave, be careful. I wonder if Dave's wife saw the guest rundown for this week. Larry King, by the way, has got Seinfeld. He's got a new book because he's only got $800 million and he needs more. A new book is called All New Letters from a Nut. Seinfeld on with Larry King tonight. It was on this date, 1974. The Desperado album by the Eagles was released. That one that had Tequila Sunrise and Desperado. And, you know, there was a long time there when my Eagles albums were possibly my most important and my most prized possessions. And that was a long time ago, unfortunately. Now they're just big sellouts, and Don Henley is doing a country album, and I could just like puke. All right, JC's Video Village, St. Louis Radio Association 2001. You're going to see the U-Man and Lance Hildebrand and DeMarco Farr and Jamie and Close and McKenna and Eric Mink saying suspiciously nice things about me when they inducted me into the St. Louis Radio Association Lifetime Achievement Award thing, whatever it was. It's on the Video Village. It's very entertaining, by the way. The Wayback Machine, back to the old barn. Mike Bush and Trey Wingo getting ready for the Blackhawks, and Mike Keenan in 1991. Remember when Mike was doing sports? Old school photo. We're going to update that today, but I forgot to do it, so I better go upstairs and do that. Just look for it. It's going to be a new picture today. I think I decided to run the John Goodman picture. I'm pretty sure that's the one I decided, but I've got to run upstairs and check that out. JC's Eye Candy. I want to say, before I get to that, happy birthday to Steve Finch. Steve is married to Judy Finch, who used to be Judy Martin, who for a long time was the executive morning show producer of the old Breakfast Club on KSD, and Judy is one of my best and closest friends. She does not judge me, even though there's a lot of things she could probably judge me on. Judy is a special person, and I better stop there, okay, because I'm going to get all mushy on you. Now, JC's Eye Candy. It was exactly 1 year ago today that little Francesca Clark Corcoran came into the world. She has her mother's eyes, but she's got my goofy head. She is busy. She's incredibly observant. She is funny. She is frighteningly determined. And she is as cute as she can be. She just started walking about 2 weeks ago, and she went from, you know, this couple of steps and down, and now last night she went the entire length of the hearth room upstairs. So she is really rocking and rolling right now. Her first word, which she's only got one right now, is hi. But she says it like Marilyn Monroe. She goes, hi, like that. It's hilarious. So, got a big birthday party coming up. Relatives coming in from out of town. People coming over to the house this weekend for little Francesca's first birthday party. And she is going to be delighted with the big plastic cow head that tilts back like this and giant bubbles come out of the mouth. Wait until she sees this. If Triple C lets me, I'll try to get it on video for you. May even be able to use it on the website. We will see. Happy first birthday, sweetie. That's it. JC's Daily Dose for Thursday, September 23rd, 2010. A special day around these here parts. That's it. In the meantime, we've beaten this one to death. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.